What's up, everybody? Mr.Skizamanops. Let the stream marinate for a few moments, let it get focused in, and then we'll start the game. As a matter of fact, you know what I'm going to start doing every time I do a live stream? I am going to talk about what the fuck happened throughout my day. I want to try to do live streams every single night, every single day when I get off of work. Loft. Copyright-free loft music.
Introducing.
Well, I don't think this is copyright-free because there's a fucking advertisement on it. This is very loud.
Every four computers now have primary control of critical vehicle functions.
Alright, everybody. Hopefully you guys can hear me pretty well. I know the music is up pretty loud, and maybe it's too loud. Let me turn it down. Oh yeah, I definitely need to get an Xbox One controller so I can hook up my headphones and all that. Actually, let me see. Just test this out real quick. Let me see. Oh, so y'all can still hear. Even with my headphones plugged in. Well, that's good news. Scoot my PC close. Nice. All right. This is beautiful right here. I love this. Nice and calm, rainy, heavy rain night. Just got done mowing, just got done working. I'm getting paid in about 2 days, 2 or 3 days. Finally, things are gonna be better. We've been getting better all week. They're gonna be even more better because, like I said, I'm gonna be getting paid on Friday, and then I'll be able to find out how much I get paid. And on top of that, I could probably use a lot of that money. I'm going to use the majority of that money to get a lot of stuff out of the pawn shop. And I just realized that I do not have my lighter. hell yeah, things are much better now. And you know what I'm gonna do real quick? I usually don't have this thing hooked up because sometimes it gets in the way. But if it becomes a problem again, I'll probably get rid of it. But I wanna hook up my pop filter. Yeah, my pop filter has got a small little hole in it on one side. Oh yeah, and it's also got wax. Forgot about that. Whatever. Doesn't matter. I think you guys are even gonna see it, and even if you do, oh well. I kind of like the pop filter because it's, I don't know, part of the microphone, you know what I'm saying? I don't really use it. Matter of fact, I don't even know if this thing actually did come with this microphone. I don't think it actually did. I think what it came with was one of my, came with one of my stands on my microphone boom. When I bought this microphone boom, it didn't come with one. The last one I bought off of Amazon did. So I think that's where this came from. Also, a few things too I want to mention, I want to add. I was bitching and complaining the other day about certain things, and this particular employee that I used to work with, and I was a little irritated and really pissed off at the fact that she got fired because I kind of liked her. If anything, she might have kind of liked me, although then again, that's just me thinking that. I don't know for sure if she liked me. If anything, if I didn't like me because I was much older than she was, had just turned 21. I am 32. I don't think that would have ever worked out. But regardless of that, found out the reason why she got fired. It didn't have anything to do with me when I speculated that I had something to do with it. Yeah, so yeah, I think this microphone pop filter right here that I have for this is actually gonna make me speak a little bit more. I don't know. I wouldn't say more clear. I'm gonna have to turn the microphone up just a little bit because I do notice that the microphone is getting kind of low on the monitor thing down there. Keep the desktop audio at 25.3. There we go. I think that is perfect. I'll tell you guys here in just a minute, as soon as I finally get this fucking thing on here properly the way I want it to be on here. That way it's not gonna be bumped, or I'm not gonna bump it, or it's not gonna be in the way. probably pointless, but you know what I'm gonna do is tomorrow. I have a day off tomorrow, and I'm probably going to go back and rewatch this stream at the beginning and find out if there's really any difference with this pop filter on here, or if it's pointless. You know, if it's just something that's in the fucking way and there's really no use to really using it. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I think what I'm gonna do is we're gonna start the game. We'll start playing Red Dead Redemption 2 online because that's what I was playing before, and that's kind of what I've been getting into lately. So let's turn this fucking music off. But to sum up the story that I was talking about with the employee that I kind of not really got into, I didn't get in a fight with her, but basically she got fired because she was drinking with her friends. I don't really know if she was drinking with her friends while she was on the job, or I don't really know the full story, but all I know is she was drinking with her friends, and then her friends are underage, and so you know how that goes. That's not my fucking email, that's the old email I had. Hold on. I probably shouldn't have showed you that email address, but whatever. I've done that a couple of times. I've kind of revealed my email address stupidly like that. I know it's not exactly the best idea. I kind of fucked up. I've done it a couple times, but whatever. I want to take a look at something real quick.
Give me my reward. I do not know what these CDs do. Also can't say my CD joke. Ding!
Knock and ask Ninja
That's my
to
cat.
collaborate.
That's my cat in this game. Anyway, that was fun. Let's get back to Animal Crossing. There's about to
Take a look at the stream real quick on Twitch. Yo, what up? What up, peoples on Twitch? So, I haven't... sorry if you thinking I was ignoring you. I was not trying to ignore you. I was just... didn't have the Twitch chat pulled up. Give me one moment here. Let me try to pull up the Twitch chat on my phone so that way you guys can see, or I can see the chat. Dashboard, my channel. Give me a minute, guys. Give me a minute. Trying to figure this out. Okay. This isn't exactly what I was wanting. Oh wait, here we go. There we go. Perfect. Alright, so now we're gonna play the game now. Whoa, 21 followers, holy shit. The last time I fucking saw that shit, it said 12. Or it said, wait a minute, did it say 12? No, it said 19. Never mind, never mind. Well, thank you for those of you that have followed me on Twitch. Thank you for that. Appreciate that. The 3 people that followed recently. Alright, no more fucking around. I usually manage the YouTube chat because sometimes I get viewers on YouTube. But recently I haven't been getting any viewers on YouTube because I typically will do IRL streams on YouTube, and that's where my viewership will sometimes spawn from. But Twitch is a different thing. Trying to build up both platforms at the same time. I know that Twitch doesn't necessarily give out contracts anymore, but wouldn't it be nice if I could gain enough following to sign a contract through Twitch? Twitchy Deechy, be a full-time live streamer. I don't know, that would be kind of stressful though. Because like at my 9-to-5 job, as much as it sucks and I don't really like doing that shit, oh yeah. As much as I don't like doing that shit, it's pretty easy. But then again, I guess streaming is easy shit too. So, I don't know. Regardless of that, I just do this shit for fun. Alright, so the last time I was playing this game, that I was trying to get enough gold so that way I could purchase one of the, the trader role. So we can kill animals and bring it to crypts and all that. As boring as that role is and as pointless as it is, that was actually kind of the most funnest one that I wouldn't say the most fun, but the most interesting. Because you can explore, kill animals, and bring it to home to crypts. At the same time, get your collectors too. Yeah, at the same time, get stuff for the collector role. Daily challenge, distance ran on foot. Might be able to do that right now. Have some stuff at the mail I need to go get. Post office. That's loud as hell. Keep on running. Try to get this challenge. I think it said something like 5,000 feet. That might take a while. How How's my stream going? It's going great. At least it should be going great as far as the quality. Hopefully everything is not choppy or things aren't lagging with the stream. Maybe you can let me know in chat. Let me know if stream is going good, if everything looks good. I'm almost sure it is. Alright, forget about that stupid running challenge. Tomorrow I have plans to do my first really long IRL stream. Basically what I'm trying to say is I'm going to be doing a very long-term live stream on my phone for however how long I can for, because I think if I'm doing a live stream, it's definitely going to sap away a whole lot of data from my phone while I'm walking around. Do I play? What is that? Saying others game? Do I play any other game? Is that what you're saying? Yeah, I do play other games. I know Master Chief Collection is really old, but from time to time I do like to play MCC. I also like to play Splitgate because Splitgate is better than the modern day Halo. Basically, Splitgate for me is a modern day Halo. Without it being Halo, if that makes sense. Alright, where's the fucking post office at? Don't tell me I gotta travel all the way to Saint Denis. Saint Denis.
I'm on a tight schedule.
I ain't doing that. Need more gold. That's great. Yep, that's the kind of games I like to play. MCC, Splitgate. And of course, you already know that we're looking forward to that GTA 6 and that motherfucker. That's pretty much one of the reasons why I got a job. Of course, there's a bunch of other reasons why I got a job. There's a lot of other things that I have to take care of. I got to be a responsible adult and take care of my responsibilities. But other than that, can I please speak louder? Okay, well, good news that you told me that. So this is what I'm going to do. If I'm not speaking loud enough, this is what I'm going to turn this motherfucker all the way up like that right there. And there, you should be able to hear me a little bit more louder now. That's actually good news to hear. That way I kind of know where to set my microphone, so that way you guys can properly hear me. But anyway, going back to what I was saying, is yes, that's one of the reasons why I got a fucking job, is because not only responsibilities, but I want to get a PlayStation 5 so I can have access to that GTA 6 when that motherfucker gets released. Also, a few other things that I want to get to, a couple of luxury items. I want to get a brand new monitor, something that will display something in 4K if it's possible. Again, I want to experience GTA 6 in its fullest glory. And so I don't really have a 4K monitor, which is probably going to cost me a few $100, more than $2, I'm sure. And then I'll probably have to buy the fucking 4K HD wire, all that good shit. Although if the PlayStation 5 already comes with a 4K wire, I don't even know if an 4K HDMI wire is required, because I've never had any 4K items before, so I don't know. By the way, if you don't mind, can you ask something? What is it that you want to know? Let me know. You can ask me anything. asking my permission if you could ask me. You should have just asked me what you were wanting to ask me. If that makes sense. But it's all good. Oh, you bitch. Recently, I haven't really been feeling very well, but I've been eating some bad food and plus some good food. Well, we just fucking lost. I want to ask that why you haven't upgraded your channel. Upgraded my channel in what way? Talking about buying Twitch Prime or Twitch Plus or whatever the fuck it is for Twitch. Twitch Nitro. I'm not really too sure what you mean by upgrading my channel. Damn it, I'm not even paying attention to the fucking game. Keep looking down at the chat, waiting for your response. Son of a bitch. It's not letting us speak. You know, that's one of the bad things about playing fucking online games nowadays. Is cheaters were a problem back on the OG Xbox and PlayStation 2, and I never really experienced too much on the PlayStation 2. If you add a custom thing, there is a possibility you can gain more followers because of the attraction of your channel. Well, I do agree. I do understand that. There's a lot of things at the bottom of my channel that I could upgrade and change and make better. You know, certain themes and overlays and different shit like that. I just haven't really found myself the need to really do that. Just because, like, every time I stream, I'm just kind of streaming for fun and not really taking anything too serious with this shit. As much as later on in life, I would like to take this streaming stuff and YouTube videos and all that shit a lot more serious than I have been. Right now, I kind of just want to chill and gain as many followers as I possibly can. You mean decoration like logos and overlays and okay, yeah, I get what you're saying. And I apologize if this sounds terrible, what I'm about to say. But I do know that not certain, but most new streamers like myself will have a bunch of different people come into their stream and advertise for overlays and different stuff like that. Try to get them to download their free sample packs. Certain people will try to download their free sample packs, that way they can use them. And then, the people that offer the free sample packs will somehow get a kickback from it, or hope that you like it so much that you'll buy something. And I just don't really care. I mean, like I said, it's gonna sound like I'm being a dickhead when I say that, but I just don't care about buying no free packs. I don't give a fuck about overlays right now. I just don't. Sorry, I just don't. Here's the thing, if I gain 50 followers and reach the 50 follower achievement part, for Twitch, then I might think about buying some free packs or buying some overlays or, whatever the shit is, logos and shit. But I already somewhat have a logo, even though it's not my personal logo that I made myself. It's the Mirror's Edge logo from the game Mirror's Edge from from 2008. Xbox 360, PlayStation 3, PC, free runner game, Mirror's Edge. I'm not sure if you know what that is, but that's my logo. I like that logo a lot. But I think at some point I do want to change it to something more personal, something that does fit my brand. I just don't know what the hell that will be. You know, I don't really. My mind isn't exactly a creative mind. You know what I'm saying? There's sometimes I'll find something and it'll just pop into my head and be like, bam, right there. That's exactly what I want for my shit. And I don't know. It just hasn't happened yet. If you don't mind, can you show me, or can I show you some of my custom work? I don't really care. You can show me if you have the ability to show me through the Twitch chat. Then yeah, I'll take a look at it. But if I have to exit the game and go to some external website, I'm good. Yeah, that's one of the things about me, and I can tell you right now, I can already tell that it's a bad thing about me, that I tend to drag things on for way longer than they need to be dragged on for. I've always done that my whole life with pretty much everything, whether it's a good thing or it's a bad thing or whatever the fuck it may be. It's like I'll make a point about something, then I'll continue to walk along and continue to talk about it. It's kind of annoying. I've even annoyed myself doing that a couple of times. By the way, for those of you that might be on YouTube right now, I only have the Twitch chat pulled up. I don't have the YouTube chat pulled up. I could switch over to YouTube real quick just to see if there are any viewers, if there are any people saying what up to me in the YouTube chats. Alright, as usual, whenever I stream video games, there's never any viewers on YouTube. Although I might have some viewers on YouTube right now, they might not just be saying anything, which is fine. You don't have to say anything. Just lurk as much as you want. I don't give a damn. As long as you're having a great time watching Mr.Skizamanops playing fucking Red Dead Redemption 2. Try not to die as much this time, but these motherfuckers be modding. So I might have aimbot. Son of a bitch. Check my gold. Did I get any good gold? Not really. Well, we did lose last time. We're probably gonna lose again. So it may seem boring, but one of the things I like to do in this game is go fishing. Love to go fishing in this game. Damn it. Oh well, I was dying and now I'm good. What kind of shit is that? I mean, I do know you get a little bit of a bonus for winning these games, but the reality of it is, I really don't care. Too sure. go regardless. Son of a bitch. You know what kind of sucks though with me in video games, at least the new games for me, is all the popular games, all the shit that's like super popular online. Like you know how Marvel Rivals was really popular about a month, 2 months ago, or maybe even. I mean, sometimes I get time mixed up. But it might have been even longer than that. But there was a certain point that Marvel Rivals was really fucking popular. And everybody was playing it, grinding it and shit, and trying to get the Grandmaster and all that good shit. But I don't like superhero games. I'm not a superhero game kind of guy. I never really was a superhero kind of kid when I was growing up. I never really cared about those TV shows or comic books or any of that dumb shit. I always thought that was for fucking nerds. And it wasn't until later on I got like 17, 18 years old when I started to watch Dragon Ball Z. I got into that show really heavily because I remembered I used to watch it when I was a little kid. And something happened to where it just made me forget all about Dragon Ball Z, and I moved on to a bunch of different video games and a bunch of different things. Sources of movies and different things of entertainment, and for many years, probably 10 plus years or longer, maybe 15, I had just completely forgot that Dragon Ball Z was a fucking thing. I don't know, I just never was into anime growing up as a little kid. I always loved Dragon Ball Z, but then every time I tried to watch the original Dragon Ball, that shit was so like made for like almost like 3-year-olds. Like I didn't like it. I didn't quite understand why my cousin liked it so fucking much. But I loved Dragon Ball Z growing up. That was a fucking badass show. Damn it. But anyway, yeah, I got into DBZ for a while, and then throughout my teenage years, I started to get into more animes, and then I realized what the fuck I was doing, so I sold all my animes, and I stopped getting into Dragon Ball Z because I was getting older, and I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna be... The thing is, I noticed that I was going down a wrong path, from a certain path that I definitely didn't want to be down. And I noticed it, and I made a change real quick. Because there are certain things that I want out of life, and I realize that there's certain things that you're into. There's going to be a lot of other people that don't really like that. In other words, what I'm trying to say is, no beautiful, sexy girl wants to do some fucking idiot. Now, don't get me wrong, there are a lot of fucking people out there, a lot of females that are adults that like anime, and that's great if you can be in a relationship with two people that love anime and you all can watch anime together. That's great, but not me. I don't fucking like anime no more. Don't care if, thing is, I probably couldn't even be with a girl that likes anime because I don't fucking like anime no more. I'm an adult. But here I am, playing games like a little fucking kid. I don't care though. I'm definitely not, I just don't like anime. I'm not trying to talk too much shit. There are people out there that like to watch it and want to consume it. You're free to do so. I will not judge. Some Nah, but on the real, this gonna be some days. I'm just gonna buy it. I ain't smoking no pot. Gotta get sober. Ain't gonna lie, I might have to though here pretty soon. If I can get this call from this Home Depot warehouse associate job, you bet your ass I'm gonna do my best to get that fucking shit. Cause they start out at 19 an hour, and it's shoot. If I go up from there, start making $20 an hour, start making $25 an hour after a while. I mean, I'm talking a long while. It's gonna take a few years, but it'll be great. If I can bag that job, I hope I can bag that job. That'd be so awesome. Every fucking paycheck I get's close to fucking 1,500 or 1,500 or more. Shoot, I could save money real big with that. See, my stupid fucking ass was over there spending $500 every fucking time I got paid from Hobby Lobby. That's the whole reason why I never got no money. But even if I did save some money, I still probably wouldn't have shit now because that's been months and months and months since I stopped working there. Took me a long ass time to find another job, but I never really was looking for another job until recently. You know? Oh man, that's some good shit. Alright, man, I gotta try to focus on winning these games. I'm barely getting any gold off of this shit. There we go. Oh, what the fuck? Somebody's got the fucking dead eye maxed out. Well, it's either that or the motherfucker is cheating, although I can see it on the map, he keeps activating this dead eye, so probably got it maxed out. Hold up, let me check it. Or not. It'll take it so long. Yeah, somebody's fucking with the game. Cheating motherfucker. like I was saying before, well, I think I already said, don't really need to elaborate on the cheaters, right? We all know the motherfuckers are scattered everywhere on these games. I just really hope that they don't fuck around with GTA 6. Although, I mean, probably going to be a little bit before they're actually able to hack into GTA 6. You know? the fuck is taking so long with this shit? Oh my god. Oh hell no. Oh, I'm asleep. I need to get off here. This shit needs to end like right fucking now. Oh, there we go.